you're really looking for life. There are people out there in hospitals on ventilators that the machine is allowing them to breathe. They're looking for life. Where can we find it? In Jesus, in Him alone. The solid foundation. He goes forward and he says, he talks about false prophets who come in sheep's clothing but are inwardly ravenous wolves. And he talks about good trees bearing good fruit and bad trees bearing bad fruit. And a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. He's not just talking about false teachers, he's talking about false believers as well. Good trees and bad trees. Are you bearing good fruit in your life? Or are you bearing bad fruit in your life? It depends on where you're planted. Because if you're planted in the solid foundation of Christ, then there's no other choice but to bear good fruit. Through hardships, through trials, through things that you don't give permission to in your life, there's still no other thing that can come out of you than good fruit. Jesus said it's not what goes in a man that defiles him, it's what comes out. Let's talk about apples. If I take an apple and I put it in a press and I press it, will I get orange juice? Will I get grape juice? No. I'll only get apple juice from that apple. Why? Because that's what's inside of it. So when trials, when struggles, when temptations, when things in this world that you didn't allow to come into your life and hit you, hardships, you're being squeezed. That's when you're being squeezed. What's coming out of you? That's for you to examine right now. What's coming out? Is it bitterness, anger, strife? Or is it love? Is it steadfastness? Is it faith? Is that what's coming out? And Jesus says that every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. And in verse 21, pay close attention to verse 21. Follow along. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. But Lord, I went to church. I sang your hymns. I said Jesus' name all the time. I even quoted Scripture. Do you know what happened in the desert when Jesus was tempted by Satan? he quoted Scripture. The question is, have you found the narrow gate? The question is, are you bearing good fruit when you are being squeezed to the core? And do you know Him in your heart? Not are you going through the motions of doing works for Him,